Hello, everybody. Yeah, I can see myself. It's been a while. Okay, so I'm using Hangout now, so I think I can invite people in. So let's figure out how to do that. Share this permanent link. Okay, send invites, add names or email addresses. Okay, let's find who I can invite. Give me a second here. I'm a few minutes early, so I can do that. Okay, so let me invite Alison. She's with us. Who else? Trinidad, if you want to join me, you're welcome. Okay, so if any of you wants to join me, you can simply send me an email to omaddiary@gmail.com and I'll add you. I'll add you to the chat. Let's wait till a couple of you are in. It's noon exactly. Haven't eaten yet, and I'm planning on eating nice breakfast. No carbs, uh, eggs, some omelette with spinach, and some bacon and avocado, and call it a day. It'll be very, very nice. I'm looking forward to it. Yesterday was my carb up day, and I gained a bit. Nothing crazy, but it just wiped all of my, uh, I call it a carb craze when you think about carbs all day. Just wiped it out. So I don't think about it anymore. I think I'm ready for another keto week. Now on keto, I lose like crazy. It's insane. So it's uh I posted about 5+ pounds loss last week. Say hi to me, so I know you hear me well, and you can see me. That's it. Very eventless week, but at least I'm back, and the losses are back. I don't know. At this point, everything is. I'm not trying to stress myself out. This is something that I wanna avoid, and perhaps this is why I not the same reason every time, but at least this time around, one of the reasons I kind of you know had this terrible week or two, not only because of the teeth, but just the stress that I put myself into. I need to take care of that. I need to take care of this situation. I need to be more stress free in terms of OMAD and journey. I'm for some reason I'm not allowing myself to relax with that. To just realize that this is my life now, and mm, win or lose, this is what I do now. I eat once a day. I lose sometimes. Sometimes I deviate. When I deviate, I take it so harshly and so personally, like a failure, and it tramples me to eat. So I need to really, really um, think about it as like just life. No, not a special kind of a thing I need to do. Maybe this way I can stop stressing out about it. 5 of you are watching, I believe. Say hi. And if you're dead or alive. I'm hungry. I'm. This one's gonna be short one, and I have nothing. I need to run to the store and buy myself produce for perhaps next week. So it's gonna be broccoli and cauliflower and uh, maybe some other type of greens, spinach. Oh, I haven't had spinach in a while. That's gonna be my food, my greens to go to. So it's gonna be the spinach. What else? I need ideas. I need ideas. I'm kind of stuck between broccoli and Brussels sprouts, and I'm a little bit sick of them already. Um, yeah, I can't
Hi.
believe we finally did it.
Yes. I was
This,
totally not prepared. I don't have makeup or anything, but that's okay.
me too. Me too. I don't have a makeup. That's awesome. We have. I know we don't have a lot of viewers today, but maybe it's for the best.
Yeah, that's
This is
good.
going to be
That's
our.
okay.
Yeah, I even preferred. That's fantastic. So good to see you.
You
And
too.
you've been commenting for so long, and you've been such an encouragement. That's fantastic. So uh, here you go, guys. We have a first guest on our live show, and Merlin's girl. Introduce yourself. I believe your name is Alison.
It is. My name's Allison and I live in Montana. I just found Felix's channel and he's really helped me change things for myself.
Yeah, you froze this first for the second. Now you're okay. Go.
Okay.
Continue.
Just I found Felix's channel and just his journey and all his struggles really inspired me to try and change things because my approach to weight loss has really been always really unhealthy. And I have two kids and I want to do better for myself and for them. So here's my dog.
think we had. Okay, now we see your dog. Yeah,
Technical difficulties, I guess.
yeah, and so yeah, so this doggy is what is oh,
This is Beulah.
he's a sweetie. Yeah, we're planning on getting a dog like soon when he's older, the kid.
Well, she's been around since they were babies, and
Yeah,
she's really, really good with them. She loves them. So,
I believe so. Very good, very good. So, did you eat already today or not?
no, I eat later in the day so that I can have dinner with my family.
Oh, nice.
So that's
Sure.
how I do it.
Yeah, we kind of we don't have that in our family. We because the kid is such a picky eater, and we can't get him eat with us. So he eats while he plays, or eats while he, I don't know, uh, watches something like a YouTube or something like that. So we don't have a family dinner. And also, I do a mad at noon. My wife, she's also kind of like, but she's always been a good dieter. Like she's always on a diet, like forever. Uh, so we never had that. So I'm free to choose
What you do.
my window. But in your case, this is I think a lot of families do that, and a lot of mothers choose this setting. That's great.
Well, I don't know how you do it so early in the day either. I don't think that would work for me. I'd be like starving at night. So, I mean, it's kind of whatever works for you. That's what's
Mm-hmm.
nice about it.
Absolutely. I haven't tried to move it earlier, but no, it's like any deviation from my noon meal I do. It's all messy. That I'll go back to my noon. And I like it. One of the reasons I like it, it's if I binge or I had like a bad day yesterday, I wake up and then I have like a in few good hours to think and kind of take it in and restart. It's like I call it a restart button for me. So it was
Right.
I think with OMAD those windows they come naturally to you because it envelops your family life, your work, your everything you do. So this is how this is a very natural outcome. This window that everybody choose. So yeah,
Yeah,
and
I agree.
what's your diet this day? Like what you
Um,
eat everything?
yeah, I mean, I just mainly practice calorie deficit. So I haven't gotten to the point yet where I need to be doing keto or cutting things out. I'm sure I will. But, I'm making dinners for my family, and I don't want the kids to see me being weird with food because that was a big thing when I was a kid. My mom was always super weird with food. She wouldn't eat
Hmm.
this, she wouldn't eat that. And it really caused a lot of problems for me. So I want them to see me eating normally. I just really control the amount that I'm eating.
Mm-hmm. Nice. It's right now I'm do keto just kind of to uh, just for diversity's sake, just to try different things all the time. And at this point, it kind of works for me. I did it several times before. It didn't work this time around. I kind of the only thing I not doing that I did. I'm not chasing the replacement. Like when I did keto before, I was like, let's do keto bread, let's do keto pancake, let's do keto this.
Yeah.
This time around, I'm kind of really chill about it. Just avocado for fat, like a lot of vegetables, and this is like the main thing right now. Like vegetables, green, dark greens. They are like 70% of my meal. This is how I feel full, and yeah. And then yesterday I did my carb up where I just ate everything like regular with like pita bread and everything. It was so delicious, and you know, I like it a lot. There's a, you know, right now I'm planning on like a breakfast food without the carbs, just like a bacon
Right.
and some eggs. Love breakfast. I don't get eat breakfast a lot since my window is not in breakfast time. But this is my favorite food. It's breakfast, like you know, pancakes and stuff like that. Love it. So yeah, how long are you been doing OMAD? Tell us about that. How you find it and
Well, you know, I've always struggled with my weight basically my whole life. And I used to do a lot of things that were really unhealthy to try to lose weight, just not eating at all for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I mean, just crazy stuff. And I made myself pretty sick. So then when I kind of started getting it together, then I would just eat once a day. That's sort of just what I was doing. But people would always tell me that's so unhealthy, you're starving yourself. So I just kind of stopped doing it. And then I had my kids pretty close together. And obviously, you can't do that when you're pregnant. So I didn't do that. And I don't actually know. It just popped up on my YouTube. I think one of your videos, or maybe it was a different person, and then I found yours. And I started watching your videos. And the thing that struck me was that you just have, I mean, you have your problems with food, but you have a healthy attitude. It's like not a sad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's like a way to make your life better and a way to make your health better. And that's totally the way to look at it. So I started, I think, towards like maybe the second week of January, I started. So it really hasn't been that long, which is why I haven't been getting burned out like you have. So I'm not going to say like I'm doing so great because it hasn't been that long, but it's been working for me so far.
you said that in your comments that you're crossing milestones. Can you
I
share?
did, yeah. Well, I'm super shy about actually talking about what
You
my
don't have
actual
to.
weight
I'm
is,
just
but
saying. If,
yeah, no, I crossed from like one set of double digits into another that I was waiting for. And so I've made it
mm.
that far. And maybe the more I do this, the more comfortable I'll be. I just still have weird hangups kind of
No,
about
no,
weight.
they are very, very understandable. This is why I'm not pressuring you to share anything. That's we all do have it. It's you know, it's unavoidable. You know, it's but you know, I'm so used to share everything. By this point, it's kind. I'm like but I still understand where you come from. But, I appreciate your just being here and sharing your.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's hard for me because I'm just super self conscious and I never ever let people see my face really. But, you know, like
mhm.
I want to be more like you because you're so brave. And I think that that helps if you can be honest and not be hiding. I think that helps.
Yeah, I think it's accidental because literally started my videos without any views, without any. So you know, it's more. I had like 10 people watching me, and it's not as very difficult. I believe if I had uh, uh, 3,500 people subscribers immediately, I would be, you know, I would stop immediately. It would be too much. But since it's such a gradual thing, it just felt kind of okay, and people responded more to for when I spoke honestly and about stuff that I went through as a beast person. I am still a beast. I'm like let's say 6 7 pounds from crossing that abyss to overweight. Uh, on so I still like there's like if you go and do research, there's like stages of obesity, and I was like when I began I was at stage 3, and then like it goes down and down, and so that it's very hard life to be, you know, that heavy, you know, and I started talking about that, and people like, whoa, that's me, that's me, that's me,
Mm-hmm.
that's me, you know. And I don't know, we are there's a lot of us, but we are, I don't see a lot of people like me around us, you know. And when I see that, that's the most kind of difficult thing for me. Nobody we are too shy to talk to each other in the wild. Nobody want to talk about it, you know. It's you don't know how
Right.
to approach it. You don't know how to talk about it. I think I spoke to one dad about it, and I immediately felt discomfort, and since then I stopped. The only way, and here is the place where it's the only place for us to share our feelings, you know. And yeah, so this is why. Uh, but it's cool. You can see there's so many people who open up and talk about it. YouTube is cool like that. Anyhow, so your husband does OMAD too?
What?
Your husband, does he do OMAD too? Or
No, and I think I had told you that it was kind of like a secret thing because he's always struggled too. And if I even mention anything about that diet or weight loss, he gets really agitated. So he still has not really noticed what's going on because he's at work all day, so he doesn't really know what I'm doing. And I
wow,
eat a normal dinner. I've just kind of like shaved off how much I eat. So I'm, I always wear baggy clothes and stuff, and I'm also really tall, so I can kind of get away with more weight loss before people really start noticing. But when he does, I'm going to talk to him about it. And I have talked to him about you and what you're doing and what's going on with you. And that I invited him to come to Montana when he gets to where his goal is. And, he's like, okay, so he doesn't know yet, but I'm going to try to work towards that because I think he could do it actually.
yeah, because you just reminded me of my attitude when before my journey, when somebody, I was pushed by my mom to start for years to do something about it. And well, my wife, she's she didn't push very hard. um you know Wives are more gentle like that. But my mom, she was like, you gotta do something. You approaching the age when things happening, when body crumbles under that such weight. you know and I felt rage, and I felt like kind of felt immediate kind of like stop talking to me about that. It was such a hard topic. It was like I absolutely understand what he's dealing with, and what you're trying to avoid. It's such an agitation that, whew, what a touchy subject. It's incredible.
One, it's not, I accept him for the way that he is. And he
Hmm.
also had childhood food and diet stuff happen. So when you're like that, even more than just somebody struggling with weight, it's really very sensitive. And I
Mm.
understand that. And I don't want to push him. I just want him to feel like he might want to try it. And if he doesn't, okay.
Yeah.
But, nobody's looking to be like some model. I want to be healthy for my kids, and I want him to be too.
I absolutely. There's nothing cosmetic about my decision to do that. Everything to do with health and be an older dad. This is what my motivation, and still is. So I think this is the best motivation there is. Like, just to uh, to live longer, and to uh, I think there's also there's age that you just hits you. Maybe I got to like I crossed 40, and then I like, okay, now I'm like, because I know also I have friends that lost their fathers at 50 plus.
Yeah.
And to be honest, you've like lost over nothing, like just heart attacks and stuff like that. So like such a preventable stuff. And 50, 55 at this day and age, it's such a young person. So it's
Right.
very unfortunate. So so he led me to think about you know uh, he's going to be 15, and I'm probably will be in danger, and if I'll continue doing what I'm doing, and then a young person exactly at age 15 needs his father, you know,
Yeah.
and a young man, and I know because he needs like I have full like I have my father, and he's healthy. Also, my family, we all are big, and they lost collectively a lot of weight. And since they did that, they kept it. So like I live in California. They live in Israel. Sometimes they come visit me, and there was like a 2 years period that I didn't see them. And when they came, I didn't recognize them. They came like different version of themselves. It's amazing. So they were my inspiration. They also, but they did that on their own, kind of like in their own world, and I was like, that's not for me. But like the idea that almost entire like chunk of the 60 pounds that I lost right now, I gained it in like 5 years, like before. So I
Wow.
was like that, let's say 15 years ago, and then I slowly started gaining, and then like 50 pounds. It was like 5 years. You can see my pictures like from 5 6 years ago, and then before I started, the difference is such a huge difference, you know. And thank God. So we're doing great. I love having you on this chat. We should do it again, definitely. I appreciate your invitation. I hope one day I will achieve enough weight loss so we can go and meet and have our families mingle, and it's an amazing the pictures you send from your state are incredible. I wanna see them. I want my son to see that beauty when he's a little older. I hope it's not gonna take me that long. Uh, Anyhow, I'm ready. You know what? I'm right now. I'm kind of stressing myself out a little bit, and I need to take care of that. I need to put less straight on this. I'm happy where I am not right now, and this stress doesn't help. So this is my goal: do OMAD without stress, and I think everybody can benefit from that idea. Because this stress it can ruin the experience, and it needs to be fun. It, it's about OMAD is about food and delicious food and fun journey and people and exchanging ideas how to do it and encouragement, and that's it. Anyhow, anything for the last words? Just
I would just
everybody.
say that when I look at your videos, I look at you as somebody who needs to have, and I don't know you, but it looks to me like you need to be inspired and be interested in what you're doing, or it just becomes drudgery and you hate it. And it
Mm.
can't be like that. And as far as, if you ever get to come here, I don't really know that it needs to be when you're at a specific number. I think it needs to be when you feel comfortable where you're at, comfortable where your life is, and you're ready, because you could come and make YouTube videos and be excited about what you're doing. And so when I offered you that invitation, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking he looks like he's so bored and unhappy, so maybe this will spark something. Like, I don't know
Mm.
how you're going to keep yourself interested, but I think that that's really important.
I love people uh, commenting and talking about, and I get especially people who come in like from my more popular videos, and they're like getting inspired. And my favorite comment is, "I'm starting it today." this is, and I get it a lot, and it's so cool. And also, there's a group of people who I kind of love to have them in my YouTube live. That I don't, every time I'm kind of like I'm tired of that, and it is drudgery. Sometimes I'm not as it's not that drastic, like terrible of a case of being bored of what I'm doing. No, no, no. I kind of like it. I like it. When I think about a situation when I'm just giving up on that and doing my OMAD without YouTube, I kind of like go for a few days without it, and I'm like, I like it. I like what I'm doing. It leads me to to talk to people like you and Majid from a couple of months ago, and other people, and Gary Avery. I don't know if you know the guy.
Yeah.
He disappeared, but I love to have to we spoke on the phone. You know, it enriches my life like nothing else. And also, it's I don't have a mission in life, and this is kind of a little bit missionary, I believe. Not in the big scale, but in its scale, uh, good enough for me. And I like that feeling. You know, that's it. But thank you so much again for being our first guest. It was a
Well, you're welcome. Thank you
pleasure,
for
and
for
let's go.
everything.
Okay, guys, that's it for today. I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat. Bye bye.
Bye.